Happy New Year, everyone. Dan Gemus here with the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. It's time to have a look at our year-end stats for the Windsor and Essex County real estate market. Holy moly, 2023 just flew right by. Can't wait to see what this year brings us. Now, I have to say before we get started that I'm pretty proud of our predictions this year. They've come pretty close to fruition, which is hard to say every year, right? But the stats that we have been kind of seeing and the trends we've been seeing since I would say midway through the year have been holding true. So let's take a closer look at what we saw for 2023. Let's start with the listings. They were down drastically in December, down 22%. As to be expected, the market slowed down and the holidays, it kind of was expected. So market stats and listings were down 22% in December. Year to date, they're down 11%. So quite the drop there. We saw about 10,311 listings compared to 11,500 for 2022. Now, next up we have the sales. They were down a little bit, down 11.37% in December compared to December of 2022, with 226 sales over this past December compared to 255 for December of last year. Year to date, sales are down almost 16%, 15.58%. So again, we saw the market slow down this past year. The info and the stats, share that information and hold that true. So there you go. The average price in December was up 8.06% to $514,000. $514,000. So there you go, compared to $476 this period last year. The average price year to date, however, is down $556,000 from its peak. So, again, to be expected. I want to delve in. There is a stats. I don't have it in front of me actually, but year to date, again, our average price sitting at $556, which is kind of where we anticipated being, right? Over the years. So in the last 6 months, we've been seeing that average price hover in the $550,000 to $600,000 range. So we're now back to the end of 2021 prices. So 22 was our record year. We hit the peak in February, March of 22, which was very unrealistic. It was a short peak, only lasted a couple months. And then we started coming back down to lower levels, which is a bit more sustainable. Now, real estate's still very expensive in Windsor and Essex County. Quite frankly, we're still affordable compared to the rest of the country. So that's not going to change anytime soon. We're never going back to the prices we saw, 10 years ago. And I would say, fun fact, about 11 years ago, our average price was $171,000 in Windsor, Essex County. So some big changes there, especially, as we hit 2017, 18, prices started climbing quite drastically. So we'll see what this year brings us. Now, another fun fact, a recent study by some economists are saying that our average price in Windsor, Essex County are going to go up 7.5% in 2024. And so again, what's that driven by? Well, that's driven by the strengthening economy. Obviously, a lot of big projects happening in Windsor, Essex, the battery plant, the hospital moving forward, the bridge project obviously happening for the next couple of years. So it's a lot of big infrastructure projects that are happening, which are driving our economy. And so not to mention all the feeder plants and all the feeder projects that are going to come in because of the battery plants. So a lot of big projects happening in Windsor, Essex, which is bolstering our information. So my phone's ringing. Give me a second. So there you go. We'll leave that there. Hope you have an awesome 2024, the start 2024. We'll see you again at the beginning of February as we wrap up the stats for January. Okay, so enjoy everybody. Hope you all had safe and happy holidays, and you can hear us on the air on AM 800 every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 1, and we'll have some fun and talk some fun real estate topics. Okay, thanks everybody. See you soon.